Well, hello everybody. It is late April 2022 and I am in southern Georgia, surrounded by this gorgeous what appears to be longleaf pine / saw palmetto habitat. It's been a while since I've done a herping vlog. I've been doing a lot of herping but just haven't really been recording videos lately, but that's gonna change. Today I'm out here exploring a couple sites. The main target of today is a pygmy rattlesnake. I haven't seen a pygmy rattlesnake since I've been down here in Georgia yet, and I've been here since August, so I'm trying to change that, and I'm at a couple of spots right now. You can see we're walking down this trail here, so I'm just going to explore this habitat, and if we happen to find anything, that's great. I'll share it to you. If not, I will see you at the next location. So check this out, everyone. Literally, we have been walking for maybe like 2 minutes, and I've just come across this young gopher tortoise that is just literally right on the trail here. This is wild. I've never seen a gopher tortoise this size. This isn't a hatchling, but it's definitely one that's at least a couple years old. Just a stunning individual. Again, there looks like there may be a burrow up there, which could belong to this tortoise, but I'm gonna grab a few quick videos, and yeah, what a great way to start the day. Literally right after I filmed the intro. What a beautiful tortoise. Okay everyone, we have our second herp of the day, and it's going to take off pretty quick, but right by this post over here is a 6-line Racerunner. So I'm going to try and get close, but as soon as we take a step or so, he's going to take off. I don't know how well I was able to capture that, but those things are pretty common here in South Georgia. I find them around my house all the time, but just a really cool, fascinating lizard. All right, we got something moving in the brush over here. I think it's an armadillo, but it could also be a gopher tortoise. I'm gonna try and poke around on this side. Oh, right there. What the heck was that? I think it's an armadillo. Yeah, he's taking off into the saw paw that way. Yeah, that was an armadillo, just based on the way he moved. They're pretty dumb. You can walk right up to them and they won't even notice you, but so he's somewhere in there. Maybe I can try and see if we can find him, but that's really cool. They're just such unique mammals to come across. Well, hello there again, everybody. We are at a different spot right now. I've actually driven south into North Florida and I'm searching around this wetland area. There's a skink right over there that just ran off that way. But this is supposedly a very reliable place to find pygmy rattlesnakes. I've only ever been here once and I didn't find any. That was back in January. So we've been walking for roughly maybe like 5-10 minutes and haven't seen anything yet. We still got quite a bit of area to cover, so this is a very reliable spot for them. I feel if I don't find any here, I'm not going to have any luck in Georgia looking for them, so we'll see. Hopefully I get to find something. When I mean something, I mean pygmy rattlesnake, so we'll keep you updated. Okay everybody, we are leaving Florida and working our way back into Georgia. The Florida site regarding pygmies was a complete bust. Not a single snake, let alone a pygmy there. The amount of anoles though definitely made things interesting and prevented us from getting skunked, but pretty much once you get into Florida, brown anoles are so abundant you literally walk 5 feet and you run into like a dozen of them. But what we're going to be doing, I'm not calling it quits just yet, even though it's after 6 o'clock and it looks like we got a storm that's brewing up north. I'm going to work my way to another site in Georgia that's on our way back home and do some road cruising. I'm not really expecting to find much as temperatures are going to start dropping, but you never know. Not ruling out pygmies completely, but not expecting to find them. Yeah, so I'll touch back with you when I get back to the other site. This is my lifer, Pygmy Rattlesnake. Literally just drove on to the site. I can't believe this. We're talking about Florida was a bust. And here we are in Georgia, and here's a Pygmy Rattlesnake. This is a neonate. It's a pretty small one. It barely has any rattle. I think it literally has one button. And we're just gonna let this guy make sure he gets off the dirt road and doesn't get run over. And yeah, this is so cool. Okay, everybody, we are now road cruising in this dirt road surrounded in prime sandhill habitat, longleaf pine. If I find nothing else today, I'm not going to care. That Pygmy Rattlesnake, I've been searching for these snakes for 6 months now. I seriously doubted that they even existed. I really thought that they were just a conspiracy. And after searching that super reliable site in Florida, I literally pulled up to the entrance of this site and got it. So I'm literally on cloud 9. I don't care if I find anything else today. We're just gonna road cruise nonetheless because it is getting in that evening. It was super warm today, 85 degrees. And who knows, maybe we'll see another pygmy or some other really cool snake. So I'm just road cruising at this point, keeping my eyes peeled for anything on the road that looks like a snake. And I'll probably touch back with you if I find something or if I don't. So stay tuned. Okay, so right now we're just poking around this spot over here. There are several gopher tortoise burrows in this area. I'm not really interested in the gopher tortoises necessarily, but obviously a lot of different wildlife uses them, including snakes. So I'm going to be on the lookout for really anything basking around their burrow. So here is an example. This is a gopher tortoise burrow right here. You can see the tracks right here. This is an active gopher tortoise burrow. The gopher tortoise is probably out foraging in this area today. He or she is since back underground. But yeah, this is a nice little spot here. There are dozens of gopher tortoise burrows everywhere. So it's just prime sandhill habitat, perfect for all types of herps. And we haven't seen anything else yet since the pygmy, but I am still keeping my eyes peeled. The sun is setting. I think conditions are going to be pretty good for road cruising. Don't think I'm going to stay past sunset, though. I do want to get home at somewhat of a decent time, but like I said, just at this point looking around, seeing if we can find anything. So this area right over here is where I actually found my lifer eastern Coachwhip. The Coachwhip shot from this cut log stuff over here across the road and literally into this vegetation. These flies are brutal. So no sign of the Coachwhip today, but this is where I photographed him. I don't know how much farther I'm gonna go. I could go on for miles in here, but there is a wetland area that I want to check out. I think that'd be an interesting spot for some activity. So just gonna keep on driving and see if we can find anything. So this is the wetland I was referring to over here. It looks like though that the water has actually drained since the last time I was out here. I don't currently see any snakes ahead on the road. I thought this would be a really interesting spot though. Maybe things like cottonmouths or some more of those semi-aquatic snakes would be crossing back and forth. But so far it doesn't look like there's anything ahead. But yeah, really interesting spot. This whole place is just magical to me. I could spend literally days in here just driving, looking for all kinds of stuff. So I think I'm just gonna honestly keep on going, probably not for too much longer, and then we'll come back. Here's some more wetland habitat on this side. Pretty cool. Okay everyone, so we don't have a herp, but we have our second armadillo of the day that's over here. Literally in this brush. Hey buddy, how's it going? Oh, he took off. He literally is just hiding in there. They literally run for like maybe 10 feet and stop. He had no idea that I was right over there. They're such funny animals. I love armadillos. So seeing prescribed burns like this is really cool. It also clears out a lot of the vegetation. You often will find reptiles who are out exploring the burned ground. Maybe they were driven by the fire or whatever. So this is a good spot along the road here to road cruise. Again, not going to be going down here for too long, but just checking it out, seeing what I can find. Okay, everybody, I am left that final spot that we went to today, and I'm back on heading home. There is a potential to see a snake crossing the road. It's 74 degrees right now, and it's 8:30, so just after sunset. But I'm only driving here for roughly 5 more minutes before I get to my house. So if I find anything, I'll be sure to stop and show you what I see, but if not, I'll probably film the outro when I get home, so we'll see. Well, that's a house gecko. That's the first one that I've seen along my house this year. So I'm officially back home. I think what I'm gonna do now is just poke around my house and see if there's more geckos that are hanging around. But there he is up there.